it just left my hair feeling so sticky. My hands were sticky and I absolutely hate it. So I went right ahead and washed that right out of my head, okay? Literally a week after starting my locks. Hey baes, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Catherine Alexandra. Today is Thursday, March 9th, and I am just so excited because it's the end of the week. If you saw my video last week, I was going through some things. It was a very tough week at work for me. This week has been a lot better. I'm taking off the whole of next week off from work. So I'm just in a really good mood. I also went to the gym today. I worked out. The body is about to be bodying for the summertime. I'm excited. So I really spent this week just taking care and focusing on myself. And for that, I am just very proud of myself. As you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about when to wash your starter locks. And in my last video, I touched upon the topic of if you should wash your starter locks, and I got y'all out of here, okay? Come here. Come real close, okay? If it's been 2-3 months since you started your lock journey and you have not washed your hair not one time, go wash your goddamn hair. Yes, if you are somebody that has started your locks and it's been 2 or 3 months since you washed your locks, take your ass right in the bathroom right now and go wash your hair, okay? No, but seriously, in my last video, I addressed that yes, you should absolutely wash your starter locks. I also offer some suggestions and tips for you guys that may be hesitant to wash your locks yourself for the first time. So you can definitely go ahead and check out that video. So for today's video, I'm gonna touch upon when you should actually wash your starter locks. And when it comes to this, I know everybody is looking for like a definite answer, like you should wash your locks a week or exactly 2 weeks after you start them. But to be honest with you guys, there are a lot of different factors that go into when you should wash your starter locks for the very first time. When it comes to locks, I want you guys to understand that it's not that complicated. It's not as complicated as people try to make it seem. Think about KISS. Keep it simple, sis. And I know you guys are used to KISS meaning keep it simple, stupid, but over here it's gonna be keep it simple, sis. So when should you wash your starter locks? And like I said, there's different factors that influence exactly when you should wash your starter locks for the first time. Are you somebody that works out? If you're somebody that's working out, then your scalp is getting very sweaty and itchy and dirtier a lot faster than probably the normal person. So if you need to wash your hair a week after starting your locks, go right ahead and do it. That's really it. If your hair is dirty and itchy a week or 2 after starting your starter locks, then go right ahead and wash your hair. There is nothing wrong with that. When it comes to locks, when it comes to our hair, water is our friend. Water is literally the best thing that you can do for yourself, not only internally by, drinking a lot of water, but also externally, spritzing your hair with water, washing your hair, spritzing your face with water. I spritz my hair and my face every day with rose water. There's nothing wrong with water. Do not be afraid of it, you guys. It is the best thing that we can do for our hair. When you think about it, and you think about black hair and our hair type, especially those of us who have 4B, maybe 4C hair that is very tightly coily. When you wash your hair, what happens to it? It shrinks and the hairs become tangled around each other. What do you think locks are? Locks are hairs that are tangled and intertwined with each other. So if you are in the starter lock phase and you are washing your hair, that is going to help with the lock process. It's not gonna help your hair to lock faster, because I know sometimes people have this assumption that water is gonna help it lock faster. But it definitely helps with the lock process. Your hair is going to continue to intertwine and become tangled amongst each other. And that is exactly what locks are. So definitely go ahead and wash your hair. Do not wait a month or 2 months to wash your hair for the first time. But listen, if it's a week into your starter lock journey and your scalp is really itchy, if you're somebody that suffers from extremely dry scalp and dandruff, please go right ahead and wash your hair. Never, ever compromise the health of your hair in order to make a style last. I said this in my last video and I will say it again. And this is not just only for locks, but in anything, any hairstyle that you have. Never compromise the health and the cleanliness and the hygiene of your hair in order to make a style last. The best thing that you can do for your locks, the best thing that you can do for your hair, period, is to have a clean, healthy scalp. I definitely wouldn't recommend anybody going like more than a month. I think a month is pushing it without washing your hair. And I do need to note this, I don't say it in my videos, but I need to start saying it moving forward. I am not a loctician. I'm simply sharing with you guys tips and suggestions based on my own experience. I've been locked now for 14 months, so I am a little bit past the starter lock phase, but in no way, shape, or form are my locks fully mature and developed. I'm still going through the motions too. I'm simply using my experience to share with you guys just some tips and suggestions to make your starter lock journey and your lock journey overall just a little bit easier. I actually washed my locks for the first time literally a week after getting my locks installed. I started my locks with 2-strand twists. If you guys are new here, I started my locks with a loctician. She used foaming wrap lotion on my twist, and she was using like a lot of it. Like every single twist that she was installing in my hair, she was spraying a bunch of foaming wrap lotion on it. And if you're not familiar with foaming wrap lotion, it helps your retwist to last a little bit longer. The thing is though, with foaming wrap lotion is that when it dries and you spray your hair with water, like you spritz your hair with water, it kind of activates the foaming lotion again. So then the product and the residue, it's on your hair and it's on your hands, and it's very, very like sticky and tacky. And I absolutely hated that. So I'm somebody who, I do suffer from drier hair and drier scalp, especially during the winter time. My scalp, even before I started locks, my scalp and my hair is like always very, very dry during the winter time. I have to be very intentional about keeping my hair moisturized, and one thing that I do is I spritz my hair like every day with water, lightly spritzing it. During my first week of having my locks installed, I was spritzing my hair with water. That foaming wrap lotion was getting like activated, and it just left my hair feeling so sticky. My hands were sticky and I absolutely hated it. So I went right ahead and washed that right out of my head, okay? Literally a week after starting my locks. I'll insert a photo right here just to show you guys what my hair looked like right after I washed my starter locks a week after installing them. As you can see, my hair got a little bit frizzy, but that's what locks are all about. That's what comes with having locks. Depending on the time of the year, during the winter time, I definitely wash it every 2 weeks, no questions asked. Maybe during the summertime, I can get away with like every 3 weeks if I'm being a little lazy. That's really if I'm just being lazy. But for the most part, you know, every 2 weeks. And there's nothing wrong with my hair. My hair is very healthy. My locks are very healthy. So please, you guys, do not feel like when you get your locks installed that you have to wait until the next time you see your loctician to wash your hair. And over time, honestly, when you get used to having locks and being on your lock journey, you will become less and less and less concerned about making your retwist last, because you'll realize like it ain't gonna last. Continue to educate you guys, continue to do your research, continue to, you know, watch YouTube videos like mine and other people's videos so you know exactly what to expect when it comes to your lock journey. But definitely do not wait a month or 2 months or 3 months to wash your starter locks for the very first time. If your hair is itchy, go right ahead and wash it. If your hair is dirty, please go ahead and wash it. Okay? Do not be walking around here with dirty hair waiting until you see your loctician again before you do anything to it. That's a no. We're gonna stop that here today, okay? As always, you guys, I hope this video was helpful to anyone out there. Like I said, I am here to use my experience to help you guys in your starter lock journey, whether you're in the very beginning stages or you're considering starting your locks. I am here, so ask me as many questions as you want. If there's topics and suggestions regarding locks that you guys want to hear me talk about, let me know in the comments below. I love to see comments from you guys. I love to see the feedback. I always will respond. You can also check me out on TikTok and Instagram as well. I answer questions there all the time. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and turn your notifications on so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Beautiful girl, you're stainless.